Hi, my name is Stephanie,
Hi, my name is Bianca.
and we are
U-Haul
Material. Bianca and I have been together for,
4 years,
and we've been married for.
2 years.
Mm-hmm. And how did we start dating? So you messaged me on Twitter because we had a mutual friend who I think retweeted something of mine or
Yeah.
something, and she said that she saw my profile and thought it was cute, and she messaged me,
Yeah.
but I didn't respond.
She didn't respond. And surprisingly, I didn't double DM her. I was just like, oh, okay.
Oh,
She's not interested.
she gave up. Wow.
She wasn't interested.
And then that guy and I broke up. And I remember she had been in my comments because I was like, oh, this girl has been flirting with me. And I was a little nervous to message you because I didn't know what you looked like. Because she had a weird profile picture. Her profile picture was like, it was like her eyes and her nose. And then the rest of her face was covered with a hoodie. I did not know what you looked like. But I knew that she was like very into the L word. And L word Gen Q had just come out. So they were having like viewing parties at the Semi Tropic, which is where they film for Dana's Bar. And I was like, hey, like they're hosting a viewing party at this and this place, at this and this time. If you're interested in going. This was like my attempt to get her to be like, let's go together. What did you say? Do you remember what you said?
I don't remember.
She's like, oh, that's cool. Thanks for letting me know.
I didn't know you were trying to talk to me that way.
So I went to the event by myself twice. And then I think you were like, do you want to go together? And we dated ever since. Just 4 years ago. Last Friday?
On the 19th. September 19th.
Mm-hmm. Do you regret going out with me?
No. I think after I picked you up from your mom's, I like in movies when they they see their love of their life. That's how it felt for me.
You're picking up some stranger and you're like, oh my god, that's the love of my life. Yeah. So we went to the Semi Tropic. We looked for parking. We park and my nail flies off in her car. I was so embarrassed because there were press-ons and I had just done them that day because I was like, I want to look pretty, I want to look cute. And the stupid nail flew off. And of course I didn't have glue with me in my purse. So I was there with like nailless on one finger.
Did you tell me?
Yes.
Oh yeah. And what did I say? I was just
Nothing. I don't think you knew what to say because it literally, we were getting out of the car to get to the venue and it just go, I was like, oh my god.
Do you regret what? Do you regret coming into my car?
No. We've been sitting in your car ever since. Passenger princess for life. Yeah. I don't know how to drive. For those of you, so Bianca drives me everywhere.
Everywhere.
I'm like a certified passenger princess.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is our backseat driver.
Yes.
He likes
vocal.
He likes to bark at people.
Tell him.
You tell them, Rocky. A lot of people believe that Bianca asked me to marry her, which I think is like enforcing like heteronormative roles in queer relationships because she's the mass presenting one. People expect her to be the one that was like, I asked her out. I asked her to marry me. That was all me. I just want to make it clear that it was me. And I think I'm like, I'm a little bolder than you are. And I was like, that's what I want. And that's what I'm going to go get.
No fear.
A little bit.
Lots of confidence.
How did I ask you to marry me?
Well, we went on a Disney cruise
that I booked and paid for
during Christmas time.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, I have to tell the backstory. So Bianca, I had booked this cruise with the intention of. Well, I told her it was like her Christmas gift. I was like, "Here's your Christmas gift. We're going on a cruise for 3 days. to Ensenada, and we're like gonna do all these things. But before that, I had sent flowers to your mom.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
And I had a little card in there that said something like, I really love your daughter. Do I have your permission to ask your daughter to marry me? And I remember I was cooking in our old apartment, and your mom was like, "Oh, I just got these flowers. I'm going to call Bianca." And I remember Bianca texted me, "My mom's calling me." And I'm like blowing up Bianca's mom's phone. "Please do not call Bianca. Please do not call Bianca. Please do not call Bianca. Please do not tell Bianca." Thinking she read the card and she's going to tell Bianca everything. Like, no, this is supposed to be a surprise. And I think she stops calling you, or you don't answer or something. What happened?
I probably didn't answer. I don't remember.
And then I text her mom and I'm like, "Did you read the card?" And she responds, "Oh." And then she calls me and she's like, "Wow." I can hear it in my head. "Wow." And she's like, I was like, "Oh, fuck." She's gonna say, "No, like, y'all just started dating like a little over a year ago. Like, this is insane." And she says, "Bianca really loves you. I know she's really happy. If that's where you guys think you guys are, then of course that was that." And then we went on the cruise. And we went to, where did we go eat?
Palo.
Palo. Oh my god, that restaurant, that food was so good. It was the most fanciest restaurant I've ever been to. And I think it's the only one we've been to has like a bunch of courses.
Was it a French restaurant
I don't
or
remember.
Italian?
I don't remember.
It might have been French. I think it was French. Palo. Oh, it was good.
Remember that little ball they gave us?
Yeah, and then they had the best wine ever. And
Oh, we
it
bought
kills me that I don't remember the name of
we
it.
bought a bottle of wine there. And because we didn't finish it, like, you get to keep the, like, obviously the bottle's yours, and then they like assign it to your room or something. And so when you go to the other restaurants, because you go to restaurants every night,
Mm-hmm.
they let you drink the wine
bottle,
there.
yeah.
So we were having wine for the rest of the cruise.
But we never got the name of that bottle.
No.
It was a Moscato though.
And we should have asked them if we could take the bottle.
We weren't thinking.
Ugh!
We were just thinking about eating.
Well, we did bring back wine.
Yeah, from
Mexico.
Mexico.
Because we went to Valle de Guadalupe, which is like famous for their wine. And so we went to 2 wineries. We went on a wine tour, and we brought back wine from the wineries. But
honey wine.
That one,
yeah,
that one, honey wine, is delicious.
We'll probably save that for.
It's still saved up there.
Yeah, probably save it for a long time.
Yeah, we said on our 10-year anniversary, maybe we'll drink it.
Mm-hmm.
Wedding anniversary.
When did you know? Like, what was the moment you knew you wanted to marry me?
This was prior to us living together. I think I was like, I could see myself marrying you. I feel like, I can't pinpoint the exact moment, but I remember just feeling really at peace with you and just like comfortable. And I was always laughing. I was never stressed. I was like, it was completely new to me because I didn't have like good relationships prior to you. It was just easy and it felt natural. And I knew I loved you. And I was like, I don't want to do life without you. When did you know? Why did you say yes to marrying me?
I think some of the same reasons. I felt like it was natural. Like, I could be myself. I didn't have to like force anything.
Mm-hmm.
It was weird. I mean, it still feels like that. Like it feels natural. I feel like you make me feel at peace too. Like I can just be myself. And I think previous relationships, I haven't had that many, but I don't think I ever felt like I was being myself.
Mhm.
Like I had to pretend to be someone.
I feel really lucky getting to do life with you because you've helped me grow as a person, but also like together as a couple. I feel like we've grown a lot in the last 2 years. Why are you laughing?
I was wondering, why do we have two mics and we're so close to each other?
Share a mic. At this point, we just take turns sharing the mic. You don't want to be close to me? Fine.
I am close to
I'm
you.
just kidding. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, we've grown a lot.
And you've grown individually.
Yeah, as I said, individually and as a couple. And I feel like we see a lot of like straight couples in
Mhm.
media and like they're like portrayed a certain way and like it's always like good and dandy. And then when we don't get to see a lot of queer relationships and we don't get to see or like hear validated that relationships aren't easy, that
Mhm.
they're a lot of work. I think we don't get to see a lot. Well, what's not shown us much is like that relationships are a lot of work, that it takes a lot of work, and that they're not perfect. And I think people think because there's all like good content about good relationships and everything, people think that the second that there's an issue or there's a problem, that's like, oh my god, my relationship is doomed. But relationships aren't perfect.
Mm.
And if anyone is telling you that their relationship is perfect and they don't have a disagreement or they've never like disagreed on anything or argued about anything or weren't on the same page about something, they're lying to you.
Mm.
How are you going to do life with someone and then just agree on everything? I feel like we don't even agree on what we want to eat sometimes. And it's not a bad thing.
Most times.
You always want something and I want something else. Like she loves breakfast.
Oh my god, yes.
I do not.
I don't understand why.
And that's okay.
It's like just mind boggling because I grew up like on eating breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
And breakfast is the most important meal of
But
the
see,
day.
Bianca is a rare creature. And I say this in the sense that she wakes up, opens her eyes, and rolls over and says, "Do you want to go get breakfast?" Girl, you didn't even give me time to wake up yet. Like, how are you? You're not even fully awake and you want to go. You're thinking of eating something right now.
This is because of my dad. Because we had to get there early
Get where early?
to the restaurant so you beat all the people.
Oh my god. Where were you going?
We did a lot of stuff.
Mm.
Like after we would go drive to who knows where. I used to wake up at 5 in the morning.
She don't do that no more.
And go hiking with my dad and the dogs.
She don't do that no more either.
But yeah, I love breakfast. I'm breakfast girly.
But all this to validate that your relationship is going to have disagreements. You're going to have issues that you're going to have to handle together. Because even if it's an issue that arises for one person, it's both of your issue.
You know, people change. Mm-hmm. People grow.
We did.
Yeah. Because I remember, like, you used to like going out to get breakfast. But then you don't anymore.
I can't eat anymore.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, things are gonna change. You have to be. I don't want to say like be ready for like what is gonna change, but be ready to like adapt to change.
I like that.
You know.
Yeah. We've had a lot of changes. Find a new way to connect. Always find new ways to come back to each other and to connect. Yes.
Yeah, because things get old. Like, you know, if you're doing the same thing for so long, you kind of get like tired of it, and then you grow out of it.
To bring your spark back.
Huh?
To bring the spark back.
Yeah. I thought you said bring the sparks back.
We've only gone to 3 games, Bianca. Relax.
But yeah.
Yeah.
And then, you know, it's okay too if you don't want to adapt, but just don't drag that person along because it's not
healthy for either of you.
Yeah. A lot of queer people don't have role models.
Mm-mm. But I think that's...
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, I was just going to say that there really isn't like someone to look up to, because you have to you have to figure everything out within you through your own experience.
With your partner, though.
Yeah, with your partner. Always, always, always communicate with your partner if anything is like trouble.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I think that's what makes queer relationships even more beautiful, because straight people have like assigned gender roles and like a perception or like an idea of what a relationship's supposed to look like, of how the man is supposed to act, how the woman is supposed to act. But when you're in a queer relationship, I mean, some people do apply heteronormative like roles on queer people or on themselves, but like I feel like a lot of queer people are like done with that, and we like we perform our relationship in a completely different way. Like how people believe that Bianca's the one that asked me out, or Bianca's the one that asked me to marry her. It's the other way around. I feel like there's not a lot of pressure to perform a certain way in our relation, in like a queer relationship, because there aren't very many role models or queer couples to look up to. But I think it's also a bit isolating because you don't know who you can talk to about it. Like, why am I feeling this way? Or like, our relationships in this way? Like, the advice you give to straight people or that straight people can give you, I feel like is not as like as helpful as advice that a queer couple can give you. I've been really, really thankful for our queer couple friends because I feel like now I can ask questions like, how do y'all deal with this? Or when this thing has arise, like, how do you handle this type of conflict? Because I feel like asking a straight person for advice is not helpful. And not that like they don't deal with things or handle things appropriately, but I feel like being in a queer relationship is completely different.
I'm very grateful that we are married. I am very, I'm very grateful that we are friends with two other married couples. Sorry, I don't know. Okay, I got it. I'm. Stop. Is how you lock in. It's so funny. I'm very grateful that we are friends with two married couples, though, because it's nice to relate to others, um, and have friends and be friends with them. Because I feel like I mean, I couldn't go to my straight friends and ask them, "What do you think about this thing?" Like, um, Kurt.
We were talking with our friends, Yesenia and Sara, who are a married couple, and they have a beautiful baby boy. And I want to be a mom really bad, and I know Bianca wants kids, and we're watching our nieces grow up and making us have even more baby fever. But like, we don't know. We didn't have anyone to talk to about it until we met Yesenia and Sara, and they've made it feel so safe and so easy to like ask questions and then just like express our feelings, like feeling sad or like just anything that comes up with wanting a family and not being able to have a family the way that straight people do. Because for us, it costs way too much money, and then that's like surrogacy, IVF, adoption, everything costs money for us to have kids. Straight people can just be like, and that's it. Well, most straight people.
Yeah, because I have family members who have used IVF, but I think it's different with understanding how it works in the queer. It is nice to know. It is nice to hear about other queer couple stories and what they've been through or what they're going through. What was your gay awakening?
My gay awakening? Um, I feel like any mean femme. I was like, ooh. So there was like Jade from Victorious, Shigo from Kim Possible, Jasmine in that red like outfit, not like part of the category, but Jasmine in that red outfit, the goth girl from Total Drama Island. Yeah. I don't know. I think I had a type. And they're all cartoons.
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 Cartoons. Caricaturas.
Okay.
What about yours?
My gay awakening. I just remember I was at my tia's house a long time ago, and the movie Resident Evil was on in the background. And
It just reminded me of
I
something.
don't know who was watching it. I think it was just on, whatever. And Michelle Rodriguez comes on the screen. I didn't even know who that was. I might have known who she was because Fast and the Furious came out like in 2001. And I think I remember seeing her there and like in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
But when I saw her in Resident Evil, I was like,
woo!
Yeah, I was like, what? I don't know.
Blushing!
I was just like,
She's blushing.
I don't know. I was just like, I didn't even know like what I was thinking. But Michelle
You were
Rodriguez-
thinking that you were gay.
Probably.
And she was hot.
Yeah.
That reminded me of what I told my dad last week. That he made me gay. Because we were always watching the Van Helsing movies.
Oh, yeah.
And those vampires were hot.
Yeah. I remember that too. My mom used to watch Van Helsing a lot.
Oh my god.
She was watching it for Hugh Jackman.
You're watching it for the girls.
She thought I was watching it for Hugh Jackman too.
That Coyote Ugly. I was like, woo! And then what other movies? What like I grew up.
And then Blue Crush. It was like back to back Michelle Rodriguez movies, and that's why
She was having her moment on screen and in your heart. She said yes.
Yeah, and I was obsessed with Fast and the Furious because of the cars and the racing.
The cars. Just like I was obsessed with Transformers because of the cars. You want to name all of our queer crushes?
Wait, and Catch That Kid, Kristen Stewart.
Oh my god, her in The Happiest Season. I'm still upset that she didn't end up with Aubrey Plaza's character. They would have been so hot together. That other girl was annoying.
Yeah. That's someone who needs to, adapt, but it won't, so she needs to go.
She was being very manipulative. And considering her partner's feelings.
Mm-hmm.
And if you've made it this far, I'm glad we didn't completely bore you. We hope you join us for our next episode, which I hope will be a little more organized. Bye!
Bye!